You're not losing people. You're recasting. Let's talk about what shifting actually looks like versus what people think shifting looks like. So, most of the time after a shift, people think that everything is going to smooth out. It's going to be cool. It's going to be smooth sailing. You're going to have complete control over your emotions. Nothing's going to get to you. You heal. You know what I mean? Everything is just A1. Nope. Nope. You ever heard the saying that God gives the hardest battles to his strongest soldiers? It's absolutely true. Once you start shifting, you start to see everything more clearly. It's like hypersenses. You see stuff more clearly. You hear stuff more clearly. You know that confirmation. You know stuff that you wouldn't normally know because you would be distracted by trying to seek validation from people or trying to care about what they think. But when you shift, that no longer happens. So it causes you to zoom in, so to speak, if that makes sense. So when you shift, you become hyper aware, and that's not always a good thing. It's a good thing, it's for your highest good, but it don't always feel good. You start to notice that the jokes and when a joke. You start paying attention. The social change that nobody warns you about, once you start pointing out things or speaking up more for yourself or being aware of how people are treating you and then doing something about it, you may pull your energy back. You may speak up for yourself, but that's the social change. The social change that nobody tells you about is don't nobody like that. Don't nobody like that. If somebody makes an off-color joke about you and you're like, what do you mean by that? Instead of just going past it, that's going to bother people. It's going to make them uncomfortable. They're going to say, you acting weird. And then not only that, when you start reflecting and becoming a better person every single day and focusing on yourself, then your behaviors are going to improve. You might drink a little less alcohol. Maybe if that's your thing. You might quit smoking cigarettes. You might start exercising. You may dedicate more time to your hobby. Whatever it may be, social change is going to happen. People are going to be like, you don't got time for us no more? Oh, you don't want to go hang no more? And that's going to be an issue. And if you're experiencing that right now, that's because you're experiencing social change. The climate is moving. When the climate starts moving, you start seeing masks fall off. Then masks go away. You start paying attention. You become more in tune to what's going on around you. And at first, it's going to be like, girl, ain't nobody hating on you. Boy, ain't nobody thinking about you. When that's exactly what they're doing. Confirmation. When that's exactly what they're doing, they're absolutely thinking about you. They're absolutely focused on you. You're just more aware of it now because you're more focused on you. When you start loving yourself more, when you start um doing your things, your hobbies, when you start pouring into yourself, when you start checking those messed up behaviors about yourself, when you start changing stuff a little bit at a time, people are going to notice. But people are also going to love you more. But those are the people that want to see good for you. Those are the people who are supporting you. Those are the people who want you to elevate. On the flip side of that, other people are going to react differently. You're going to start seeing the masks. You're going to start releasing guilt about it. You ain't going to be like, oh, I wonder what they're going to say. Oh, I wonder what they're going to think. You're not going to care anymore when you make the shift. And then you're going to appear cruel. But I don't look at it as cruelty. I look at it like this. I treat my life like a movie set. And I'm the director. So picture yourself as the director of your movie set, of your life. You're the director. So you casted everybody in their parts wherever they belong. Okay. So you cast somebody as a chef. All right, you got your chef for your movie. You ready to go. You on set. All right, action. And then this person come out as warrior number 2 in the kitchen, in the cooking scene. How? If you can't play the part that you've been casted to play in my movie, I don't need you in my movie. That's not cruelty. That's not being mean. That's just what it is. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't gonna play a maid. Denzel Washington ain't gonna play a single white female. It doesn't make sense. So when people start looking at you crazy, it's because you stop betraying yourself. You stop betraying yourself. You start releasing guilt. And I talk about this in my book, Fuck It, Mask Off, Exposing Secret Animosity Among Women. I talk about this in depth in my book. Because the behaviors are going to start showing and you're going to see it coming from everywhere. Oh, who she thinks she is. Oh, she too good. Nah. Oh, he too good. He don't mess with her. He used to. And then people start bringing up your past and what you used to do. And even though you far away from that place, but they're still there. They only want to see you as that. That's when you have to cut them from your movie. Your movie, how good it is, whether it's a blockbuster or a flop, that's up to you. You look at your life as a movie. And when you make the correct adjustments, when you cut where you're supposed to, then peace that you gain will start to look like arrogance. Then they're going to think you sitting high and looking low. When they never thought about, or even if they know, they never considered what you went through to gain this peace and to get here. It was a whole journey, a whole trek. And nobody considers that. Nobody thinks about that. Nobody cares about that because they're not trying as hard as you. They're in the same spot. It's always a motherfucker with no abracadabra trying to tell you how to do magic. And that's the rule of thumb. So what do you do when your old world can't follow you? You be grateful for one. Because where you going, everybody can't go. And then you accept it. You got to clear out the old to get something new. There are people out there who want to support you. There are people out there who need your support, who want to support your craft, who want what you have to give, what you have to offer. It's going to do them some good. But you still wasting on these people who don't even want it. So you have to accept it and you have to move forward so that you can get what's for you. So that you can get what's for you, get what's meant for you in this life. So I said all that to say this. Choose yourself without apology every time. Don't worry about how I pulled that little sticky off the wall and made that little hole. Don't worry about that. Focus. Focus right here. Choose yourself without apology every time because they're going to choose themselves. What did Fabulous say? The givers got to set limits because the takers don't have none. And I'm going to leave you with that.